Okay, here's the $1,000,000 question. Have you watched this for 3 weeks? Because if you have, I want you to comment below what hasn't changed. And if you guess, I might just have a gift card for you. Okay, go ahead, guess, and then I'll tell you what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about how do we walk the Wilkins Way. Well, we talked about how intentionally serve is the foundation. So how do we walk that out more specifically? And that's today's topic. What we do three main things besides serve our clients and treat them like family. We do community events, we do local charities, and we do sponsorships. So let's talk about our community events. I'm going to highlight one or two things on each one, although there's so much more I could say, but you guys will be bored after 2 minutes and I'm going to talk 5. So the first one is our trunk or treat. When we were sitting down and we started to grow 3 years ago, I said, look, I don't want to do an event just for my clients. I want to do something that gives back to the community. Like, how can we give back to the most number of people? And what we came up with was we could do a trunk or treat that was sponsored by small businesses that gave back to a charity and was available for the community. We hit everything in that one event, and it was awesome. And the first year we drug a few people out there and we had 500 people attend. It was amazing. We were so excited. This year, 3 years into it, I'm confident we had, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 people. It was complete chaos. We had to have extra parking and police and blah. Oh, it was crazy. And we had businesses that really grew. We were able to give an $8,000 check to Waterford Can. We had other small charities out with tents, and they had the opportunity to let people know about them and grow in exposure. And companies had the chance to make people know about them. Like Swim Sprouts, for example, they got so many new clients that I just am thinking of them particularly. They got tons of new clients that day just having a tent out there and letting people know about them. So it was a win for everyone. We helped the community. We gave something free back to the community. We helped these small businesses. We helped charities. And we were able to give big to one charity. And that was awesome. And that's part of what we want to be, our stamp of who we are, is we're intentionally giving back to all people. Two charities that I've fallen in love with and really gotten behind as we've grown. One is Annabelle's Closet, and her passion, Lori Hutchinson, is the founder of Annabelle's Closet, and she lived in Eastwood, and she's recently moved away, but she started this with the intent to help battered women who move into an apartment after they've been through the Harbor House, and she goes in and she sets their apartment up with just the basics, and it gives these women hope that they can make and survive. They can make it for their children and they can survive. And last year, as she's been a new charity just growing, she was able to give back to 50 families and set up their apartments for them, and they come home to a new house and everything in it that they need to survive. And then Waterford Can is a local East Orlando charity that gives to the food banks and comes behind Waterford Elementary and does so much for them. And so for us to have the privilege to partner with them and to make and see these charities grow and to see all that they're doing to encourage and love people, it's just been a privilege that we couldn't have done had we not grown and become more of a business instead of just my hobby that I started in 2011. And then the last thing is we do sponsorships. What's coming to my mind is I think what I've done is I've created a team full of people that know that I want our foundation to be that we give, and they love giving my money away. Sometimes I have to say, enough, no more giving my money away. But they love to give it away. And so we've come behind, one of the things that we have coming up actually in just a few weeks is we're sponsoring the baseball night for Timber Creek. We'll give away a $500 scholarship that night. We will be giving away free meals to some of our past clients. We'll be giving away $10 gift cards throughout the whole night. Every time the team does something good in between innings, we're giving away gift cards. we're promoting it and getting as many people there. This is their big fundraiser, and we want to be a part of it. And so we come alongside them and help that program. But we do things at the elementary schools, and I really don't know all the places I give money to, but I'm confident that they're going to good places. So anyhow, the foundation of who we are is to intentionally serve. The heartbeat of who we are is to do that through serving our community, giving to charities, and sponsoring local things like schools that really need a little extra help to get through with their goals. Schools or sports teams and things like that. Okay, guys, one more week of who we are, and then we'll get into some nitty-gritty of what's going on with the market. All right, thanks for listening.